Nia Rivers, Diamond Miller, Kennedy Burke, the former Liberty, and Anissa Morrow for the Sun. And for the Liberty, without UNESCO for now, so Pauline Astier, the rookie from France at 24 years old. They signed her last month. Johannes, Stewart, Laney Hamilton, and Jones. Here's Brianna Stewart into the paint. First points for New York.
That was a really nice job by Astier. Just cross-court, setting the screen for Stewie. Able to get an easy one.
And Sun push the pace, overcommit, and Diamond Miller.
Everyone has tried to temper the expectations of the Sun, but I think they have a lot of talent here. They're going to build on that.
Free ball, rainmaker for Johannes Astier. Astier to the rim for two, got it, and a chance at three.
Hey now, that finish there.
Three-point play for the Frenchwoman. And you know,
I always say there's no better way to learn than to get thrown in the fire and see what you can do.
Off the steal, Astier for two.
On his team.
I love it, Steph, thanks. And obviously worth watching. Krista Marco taking over not just any team as Grinder scores. I mean, you're taking over at the same time. Johannes fires, hits another three.
And you know Johannes.
That's now 4 Connecticut turnovers in the first 4 minutes. Jonquel Jones.
They've been flying around. They forced 4 turnovers. But Burke really need much of a playbook for the fast break. Van Loo just gets the rebound, stays in the middle of the floor, and advances it. Right now, the Liberty.
Van Loo, no look to Astier. Van Loo straight on. Not bad, a Liberty for 24 hours, and she makes...
Possibly didn't get minutes on the teams that they came from as well, too. Just trying to get acclimated here and running the offense. We know it's early in the year, but how about the move from Van Loo?
What?
I mean, look how quickly the Liberty are getting downhill.
Inside, Canada foul.
High, and the Liberty's just taking advantage. They're going to the rim every single time.
W4 in college. First-year coach, but the core is back. What if for the Liberty with 8 to shoot? They're shooting 62% to start. Stewart with the left gets it against Grinder.
And she's talked so much about being a vet and how she has to help coach up this young team and have a
season.
I think she's fun.
Not the highest number in Liberty history. Barbara Farris was 54 for 2 years.
You tapped into your history on that one.
An idea into what life is like. Shu, the fake, the runner is good for Han Shu.
Opportunity for Han. Just shifty guard to create that space.
Nice finish there by the
start. You know, she talked about her struggles playing with the sky.
Jones for two, cruising in off the feed by Van Loo.
Kennedy Burke was like, this team, besides 3 players, 25 or under.
Ankle breaker, Laney Hamilton for... Wow. Neepkins camped out, drills the 3 for Connecticut.
Hey, you know, it started.
I mean, surgery, you've lived it, others. Wonderful to have you with us on opening night. Ed Cohen, Dominique Patrick, Steph Manacero here on Ion as Stewart gets the roll. She has 12 points to lead the way for the board. Morrow, that's a 2 and that's good.
She tried some in the preseason action as well too. Just trying to work on her touch on her shot.
Stewart back leg, it's good, and Brianna
end up being able to impact the game in multiple ways, and defensively is a non-negotiable.
Off the mark that time for Morrow. Back at it here with 10 to shoot. Astier weaves, no look to Stewart. Hold down by Burke. Now with 19 assists and 7 steals. And, you know, just did everything.
Everything.
I know the number, but happy birthday.
I don't know if people want you to say the number.
Oh, come on. There's Van Loo. Reset to Johannes. Knocks down another one. That's her 4th 3 tonight. But it's been her defense, too.
Stifling.
Morrow is short. It pokes it out there with Johannes.
That was amazing.
Han Can't dial in, and Jones, predictability to her game. Not just that shot that goes straight to the moon, but
she is very fun to watch, and getting to start here tonight.
For the Olympics, including the 2024 championship year. Griner hounded, and she finishes in a foul. And it's on. One of the greatest in the history of the sport. Fans have been so wonderful. When the team came over from Orlando, they embraced them. Those fans, you feel sad that this is it, but they get to watch Brittney Griner.
Her latest book, and just embracing her into this fandom, and talked about them going to Houston.
Nice roll, Burke with the layup that rolled off. Up ahead, it's Stewart for two.
14 fast break points. Liberty just keeps coming at you.
Griner over Jones, got it. Lainey Hamilton with the left. Wanted to foul too, but the nice touch.
Finding her underneath the basket, nice lead pass.
Lainey Hamilton for the basket off the inbounds.
And that's perfect on the inbounds as well too.
Final 50 seconds, Griner spins and scores, and Griner now, and for someone who's won championships and MVPs, it didn't really register.
Yeah. She can guard multiple positions, she can play multiple positions. Talked about getting her feet under her again.
So you're able to spread it out a little bit more with the extra two than you would otherwise.
Right, and I think it was a tough struggle to get through. So even starting off the season this year, they were able to get the hardship contracts to help tonight.
Or rather, they acquire her from Dallas via trade. And given the fact that she was hurt on Morrow, so Stewart, and the bonus for the Liberty makes the first free throw. Best was 35. And right now at 21. Wins for the Sun. Rivers shakes free, hits it. Last Johannes was at the center of it, made 4 from downtown. 21 free throw attempts. Advertisement, Steph, for what they want to do now and over the 44-game grind as Morrow gets a good look but misses. Stick back is there, though. You can implement.
Yeah.
So far, so good after 20 minutes.
So good. I mean, how often do you hear a coach say everything is going right now, and that's a taste of it? Beautiful pass from JJ. They have so much rapport with each other, and they're just constant communication throughout the night.
Miller to the left, and Diamond Miller with a good start. Almost got another, but the sneak in from Morrow for 2.
Shots on the inside. We're not just kind of living and dying by the three-pointer, which is good because, you're going to have those nights where the ball's not going in the hoop. But
for him against the LA Sparks, the Liberty won that game. She's sitting with Sue so far, but the fact that one of the original teams can pay it off is really special.
Jones wanting BG to give her space to come to the basketball.
Rivers strokes it good. And
Rivers and the Liberty in the first half was doing a nice job of limiting them to one shot, but they just keep coming at you from offensive rebounding in.
Brittney Griner, point lead for the Liberty, 70-50. Diamond Miller swarmed by Stewart, and it's really getting called tight now, but it's going the other way.
Just driving, getting downhill, and she falls and just steps over her, and I think Morrow was just shielding her body to keep Stewart from falling.
31 tonight. Hahn inside for Stewart. Turns and finishes.
You know, Stewart not long enough to handle Stewart.
Off the turnover. Johannes fires. Knocks it down. 5 threes from a...
She was in the commercial, right, with Lanija unveiling new jerseys.
Yeah. Nice scoop by Diamond Miller. Morrow and Miller for the Sun. Miller gets free off the screen. In and out.
It's been a couple of times throughout this game and seeing Miller talk to the refs, get frustrated on the bump, going to...
For more purpose this season. Nelson Adota steps on Hahn, too strong. Quarter for the Liberty, but the fast break points are 17-1. Morrow for 3, nails it for Connecticut. It's 31 in the first half. John Paul Jones, driving room to finish. Injuries for the Delaware native. 2017. And makes them both. Crossover in the first half. A highlight reel play for Benaja. Oh, nice spin and finish there. A pirouette. Miller over Manny Hamilton. Way too strong. 2 to shoot. Neepkins, does she know it? Fletcher Walker. It was late. In his 30th season. Neepkins catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Pierce fighting with Gardner. Pierce with another. She's 22. Vanloo nearly stole it from Van Lith. Neepkins, pull-up is good for the rookie out of UCLA.
Neepkins, nice job just getting to her spot. Pump fake, and then gets to the short corner.
Whoa, Gardner knocked down earlier. A sprint for the... Here's Stewart. Off her back leg. Got it. Chance at 3 for Breanna Stewart. Stewart, 4 national titles at Connecticut.
From here, it looked like a bit extra, but on the replay, I think you can see that it was a basketball play indeed.
And there's welcome to Brooklyn, Reagan Beers.
I love how you're embodying every part of New York through and what they've been working on offensively, defensively, different schemes.
Van Lith with the nice touch. And you factored in, you mentioned it, the offensive rebounds for the Liberty when they're playing this fast. Johannes again. There's number 6 from 3.
But also defensive rebounds. They have to limit teams. They gave up one of the most offensive boards last season.
Hahn missed, knocked loose by Stewart. Johannes in a race to the rim. Stewart tip no good. For Liberty with under 7 left. Astier for Jones. Astier's passed up some Connecticut Sun, and then Las Vegas, 2 games in 3 days in Uncasville. Neepkins with the basket. Then they go on. Coming up after we finish in the longtime coach at Northwestern. So what'd she do? Got tickets for the family and went to. There's Gardner. Spin move. No. Rebound tomorrow. Flick to Jones from Vanloo.
I mean, they have added in the offseason. They've added so much more depth, perimeter shooting. We got the number 1 pick, of course, in AZ Fudd.
In 2026, Vanloo hands off. Gardner inside for 2. And you say, how do you have 2 players at this point? Well, the Liberty were down to 7. Vanloo off the crossover, hits the 3.
Tell her she loves playing in New York. And I can see.
Spinorama and finish.
That was a really tough finish. Vanloo just being unfazed by the moment, the home opener players, and kicking out to the 3-pointer.
Hurt, 2 chances, misses both. Morrow comes up empty. So far tonight with nearly 38 minutes expired. And Morrow converts for the Sun. And 23. A couple of years in China, no WNBA. And here she is.
Hamilton.
Hahn for 3. There it is. Gardner from Vanloo. That's her 10th assist.
The ball out. Advances the pass.
A career high in assists for Vanloo as Morrow hits again. Down. Griffin inside. Count it! And Aubrey Griffin, her first.